Hello, hello. I'm your English teacher, Sir Irfan Nawaz, having a new video session regarding causative verb. In this video, we would learn the concept of causative verb, how to use it. There are so many ways to understand it, but in this video, I will try my level best to convey my message to you, and don't be confused. Try to learn it. I hope so you will be able to make out whatever I want to teach you right now. In this video, what first of all we would have to understand the concept of and the definition of causative verb. What is the causative verb? The causative verb is a kind of a word in which sentence it is used. The subject does not do the stuff, but he gets the stuff done by the other person. That can be called agent or the second subject in this sentence. But it doesn't mean that we need to have all the time a subject, one subject, another subject. Sometimes we have first subject, but we do not have another subject to get the work stuff. So this will be another example of using causative verb. And now we come to the board. You will try to understand it. How I have written. I have written the three kinds of causative verb usage. The first one, that is when you have subject, causative verb, agent and verb and first form and object. This is the structure of the first causative sentences. Causative sentences are those sentences in which the causative verb are used, and look at the first subject is used here. After that we have a causative verb and then agent. Agent means the second subject which is going to be caused for doing some kind of a stuff. This subject gets the work from this another subject, another agent, to perform the duty. So it is the first example. Now look at how it can be used. It has properly four usage. You can see how to use it. We have actually four words which are used as a causative verb. First, make. Second, let. Third, have. And fourth, get. These are the four words which can be used as a causative verb in a sentences. How it is used? Look, the first sentence I used it. He made us go to the concert. Whenever the make or made is used in a sentence as a causative verb, it means that the person who is getting the stuff from the other person, he is kind of making force. He wants to compel, he is making compel others, he is compelling others to get the job to be done by him. So what to do? He made. What is the made? Made is the second form, past tense has been used here, and us is has been used sorry, the object, and the first form, and then to the concert. Who is us? Us is a kind of a second subject, you can say, but here it has been used as an object. And after that you see first form of the. This is the structure. After the causative verb and the second object or second subject, we use first form of the sentence. He made us go to the concert. He made is a causative verb. Us has been used as an object, you can say, or an objective pronoun, you can say, and this is a kind of subject as well. And then the first form is used. Okay, that is the structure. So it means this gentleman forced us, compelled us to go to the concert. It means that he wanted us to be with him, or he doesn't want to go himself, so he is making force us to go. So this is the two kind. So the second one is the teacher let us play. Let us play. Whenever the let is used, the word let actually is a kind of word which is used for permission. For permission, now look, to permit or allowance, the teacher let us play. The teacher let, he gives a permission. It is also a causative verb. Okay, the teacher let us, and us has been used as an object pronoun, you can say, and then first form. So this is also a second example of causative verb. You have seen that the teacher is letting us to play. letting us play, you can say. The third one, she got me to complete. One thing you will have to keep in mind when you are going to use get as a causative verb. So after that, after object, you are supposed to use to infinitive. It means in to and first form will be used. If you want to omit it, you can, but the most common that we use to and the first form. She got me to complete. She got me. Get is a second form of got, and me is an object has been used to complete. Okay, do you have seen that on all the sentences I have used objective pronoun? You can use a subject as well. You can say like she got me, she got her friend to complete her work. Okay, she got her mother to complete her stuff, my work on time. Okay, so this is the objective pronoun depends on upon it. She got me to complete my work on time. Okay, so this means that she was convincing me. She persuaded me to complete my work. I was not in favor of to complete my work on time, but she forced me. She convinced me. She persuaded me to complete my work on time. So this is the third example. The fourth, I had Gul wash the car. Look at to request and ask. Whenever we are using have and had is a second form of have. It has been used as a making request or making some question, kind of a question. So I had Gul wash the car. Look at I subject, and I am getting the stuff from Gul, and had is a second form. It has been used as a causative verb, and then Gul is a second subject, and then wash the first form, the car. I had Gul the wash car. When I want to use have, had, so it depends on, it doesn't mean that you are using made, glad, got or had. It depends on the in every sentence it can be used. In every kind of a sentence it can be used whenever you want to use. So you can also say he is making us go, he will make us go, he had been making us go. It depends on the tenses. Now look at the teacher let us, the teacher has let us, the teacher will let us play. So it depends on the tense. You can also she will get me to complete, she is going to get me complete. It depends on. So words can be changed according to the tenses given, but these are the causative verb. Causative verb can be changed according to the tense structure. Here I had Gul wash the car. I had Gul wash the car. So the second form had. If I want to use present form, I will be saying I have Gul wash the car. There is a present, and I am going to use it future. I will say I shall have the car wash the car. So this is the fourth example. So these are the four example can be used in the different types of. But keep in your mind when you are using it, it depends on the tense which you are using. If you know very well about the structure of a sentence, it will be very easy job to do for that. The second kind of causative verb usage of that is you have a subject, but we do not have another subject to get the stuff. That's that without an agent. When you do not have agent with you, it means when you do not have another subject to perform the duty. So in this, so you can take example as well. I had Gul wash the car. So Gul is there. If I don't want to, I do not have a Gul, a second person with me. So what I will do, look at this, subject, causative verb and object. Look at it is the object, and then third form is used, past participle. I got a letter written. I got a letter written. I is a subject, got is a second form, get, and letter is an object, and written is a third form, past participle. So I got a letter written. So I got some kind of a stuff done by other. Who is there? Who has done this job? I am not going to discuss here. So I have hidden this gentleman. So that's when I do not want to discuss the person who has done this job. So you can use this way: subject, causative, object, and past participle. And you want to mention another person, like another subject. So you can use this subject, causative verb, agent, like a second subject and a first form of the first form of. This is the first part. But the second part, when you do not want to mention the second person, or you do not know who is the another one, so we can use this kind of a pattern in a sentence. Subject, class verb, subject, causative verb, object, and past participle. You have to keep in your mind that after the object we will be using past participle, third form of the verb. I got a letter written. Second, he had a book read. Had is a second form, okay, and book is an object, and read read, read. Spelling are the same, but the pronunciation can be changed. So read has been used as a third form here. Third one, I shall get my shoe polished. This sentence is a simple future tense. How? I, and after that helping verb shall is used, and then get the first form, and my shoes as an object, and then polished is a past participle. So this is the kind of a causative verb usage in which we do not mention another subject, or we do not know another subject, and I do not want to mention another subject. So this is the second usage of causative verb. So these are the different sentences that we use. So you can see here. Now this is a negative sentence. You can also make a negative. You did not get the meal cooked for me. You did not get. The simple past active get has been used as a causative verb but as a verb as well. After did not we use first form, and meal as an object, and then third form cooked for me an extra. So these are the four examples which let us know that the causative verbs can be used without another subject. Without another subject. When we have one subject, we do not have another subject like agent. So now come to the third one. Third one is a causative sentences, causative verb as an imperative. When you want to make a command, when you give a kind of order, so you can use. How to use it? Causative verb will be used first of all, and then object will be used, and after that for third form of the verb. This is the structure of using causative verb in imperative sentences. How? Look at get this work finished. So what is get? Causative verb. What is this work? Is kind of an object. Okay. And then finished, this is the third form. So it is a third usage of the causative verb can be used. Okay, have your hair cut. Your hair cut. Not a haircut, your hair and cut. These are past. Have the first form. Keep remember in the always imperative sentence we use the first form of the verb, that is bare infinitive, zero infinitive you can say. So have your hair cut or get this work finished. So these are the two examples you have seen on the board that I have told you that causative verbs can be used as an imperative as well. So in this video student we have learned, you can see on the board. First, we learned subject, causative verb first, causative verb, subject, causative verb, agent, and first form of the verb. This is the first example of causative verb usage. When you have two subject and causative verb in the middle and the first form is followed. These are the four patterns. Using as force when you are using make or made to force someone, when you are using let to permit or allow someone, when you are using get or got, you are going to convince or persuade others, and when you want to use have or had, it means that you are making requests or you are asking something. In the second part, we understood the concept of usage causative verb without another subject. It means subject, causative verb, object, and past participle. So in this sentence, we definitely do not want to discuss another person who done the job. So this is the second way you have seen the example. And the third way, last but not the least, that is imperative sentences. Causative use imperative sentence. And it is very simple to understand. We use causative verb first of all, and then object, and then third form of the verb. So this is the real story of the causative verb of the grammar, and I hope so you must have understood the concept of causative verb and its usage. So thank you so much for being with me. Stay home safe please. Bye bye.